Well, gang, our road to Sema is finally winding down. A lot of y'all been following me throughout the year, all summer long, on building a lot of this truck, and you've got a good idea of what all I've done here and how it's worked out. The response has been just huge. At the beginning of this year, my webpage had about 2,000 hits. Right now, it's over 17,000, fixing to turn over 18,000 hits. The response has been so big that once I wind down with this Road to Sema project here, I'm going to continue streaming my Bay 1 builds. So we'll finish this one out. I'll video it getting on the truck, and me and Kevin are flying to Vegas together, and maybe do a little video on that. Videoing at Sema, I'll try to take my computer and edit and launch the videos pretty soon so that it'll be current if I can. There'll be a lot going on there. But also, as I wind down this one, I'm going to transition right on into my Bay 1 projects. Streaming these videos for some of these cars I've been building throughout this project, Sema, Road to Sema. The customers have loved it. Some of my customers are from out of state. That way they can get a blog update, they can see what's going on with their truck, they can show their friends and people that they want to see their truck and their project or car or whatever it may be. So let me go to the back and I will show you what our next project is we're working on, and I'll just continue to stream it and try to keep it interesting. This is our LSX engine we ordered from Pace Performance. This has got over 600 foot-pounds of torque. It has about over 500 foot-pounds of torque at 3,000 RPMs. It doesn't redline until 7,200 RPM and pushes way over 600 foot-pounds of torque in that range. So ought to really push this truck down the road real well. This is John Bell's truck from Rome, Georgia. He's real excited about me getting back on this. I've had to put this to the side a little while I've been working on the truck for the Road to Sema. So I will kind of stream and keep this kind of current for you and let you see how this comes along. We'll get all this thing together and try to, if time permits, take us up to the drag strip, and we'll video the drag strip and show you what this thing will do. We'll put a cow track system on the back of it, put in a big 85 series transmission. You can see where this is called Java Metallic. I've painted the firewall, and I'll paint all the outside of it the Java Metallic. We've stripped his frame down and painted his frame semi-gloss black. And today I'm going to try to set this engine down there, put the engine transmission together, set them down in there, and get the bed off of it. We're going to do 373 positive traction rear end. So ought to be a really good little running truck. So stay tuned and watch us put this thing together. We got John Bell's motor shoehorned in this weekend. Fits like a glove. Let me give you a little closer look at what I've done here as fitting this motor in and fabricating my 3-inch exhaust all the way out the back. All right, you can see with my headers installed, it is an extremely tight fit. And you can see how our frame looks now. Paint that black. And then let me give you a look underside at our custom 3-inch. All right, here's our custom 3-inch mandrel bin exhaust I fabricated yesterday. You can see it's quite a tight fit. Back here where the converters go, I wrapped them in the Heat Shield Products lava wrap. Over here to the right, you can see my anti-lock brake. I had to move my anti-lock brake controller and build a heat shield for it. And then all the way out the back, had to move my left shock on the driver's side rear and my gas tank, but very straight, very nice. Ought to handle the power of 600 plus horsepower. And then out the back here, there's my mufflers. Over the axle, you can see where I removed the gas tank, and then straight down the frame rails. And in the center here, I'm gonna have Rick's fabricate me a stainless steel gas tank for it. Here's the motor we took out of John Bell's truck. This is a 5.3. It's been there for 200,000 miles. There's really nothing wrong with this motor. It's we're just putting an upgrade. It's maybe less than 300 horsepower or so, but pretty dependable, good little motor. You can take this, put it in a street ride, put this computer right back on it, and would probably do just fine. You can see here the wiring that I had cut out of Mr. Bell's truck. This is mostly all the computer system and stuff to run this motor right here. The motor I'm putting in has a standalone computer system, so I'll just wire that in and then scab those wires into his dash and control system and make all that work. So this looks quite intimidating, but it's really not that bad. Before I took all this out of this motor, I took tape and sat down and marked and labeled every wire, everywhere that they went, and then figured out what I needed and what I didn't need, and then just snip, 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 get rid of it all. And after all these wires here, I only ended up using about 9 of them, and that was like for starter, start wire, the gauges and stuff like that. So it's not that bad once you break it down and get rid of what you don't need. So as we go along, I'll keep streaming this. I'll finish up the road to Sema, and then we'll just start doing the Bay 1 custom builds after that. Just stay tuned, and I'll try to keep it interesting. I'm better at building the cars than I'm doing these videos, but I try to video and show what I need to show here. And I've got an idea for another complete extreme custom, one-off custom. When I go to SEMA, I'm gonna try to push that, see if I can get somebody that would be interested in sponsoring it. And if we do that, boy, that'll be a good one. So stay tuned to my videos, and we'll go from there.